So in this video today, I'm just going to share a little practice routine that incorporates both long potting and safety play. So I sometimes found that when I was practicing on my own, playing long pots, it's sometimes a little bit difficult because you're having to walk to the one end of the table to set the long pots up, the white's flying around, sometimes you miss a few shots. So I came up with this exercise so that I could keep playing from where the white ball lands, and it incorporates both long potting and safety shots. So what you basically do is I start off with a red on the pink spot like that, and I'm going to place the white anywhere I like in the D. The scoring system works that I start on 5 points, and then what happens is I'm going to attempt to pot that red. So if I pot that red, I'll score 3 points. If I don't pot that red, I also need to try and make sure, because we're also practicing safety, that I get this white back behind the baulk line. So if I don't pot that red, but I do manage to get the white back behind this baulk line somewhere in the baulk area, then I'll score 1 point. So on my first shot, if I was to place that white in the D and I was to pot the red, I'd score 3 points and I'd go from 5 to 8 points. If I placed the white in the D and I went for that red, but I missed it on the thin side, brought the white round and got it nicely back into baulk, then I'd score 1 point, so I'd be on 6 points then. Obviously, because we're trying to practice our safety play, if I go for the pot, I miss the pot, and I don't manage to get the white back behind this baulk line, I'm going to lose a point. So on my first shot, if I attempted the pot, missed it, also didn't get the white behind the baulk line, I'd go down to 4 points. So what I'm going to do, because there's another couple of things that crop up in this game, is I'm just going to play it through on camera here. I'm going to play a few shots and then just talk through exactly how it all works and how the scoring works. Right, so I'm going to start this exercise then by placing the white in the D, somewhere by the yellow spot there. And on this first shot, I'm going to attempt to pop that red into the corner pocket. So I'm attempting to score my 3 points by getting the pot, but also because we're practicing playing this shot as a shot to nothing and making sure the white comes into a safe area, I'm also conscious of getting my white back behind this baulk line here. So I'll start off on 5 points. Now we're going to start the game and I'm going to attempt this pot. So too thin that time on the pot, but excellent with my cue ball, right the way close to the baulk cushion, which is exactly what I want. So now I've got a very difficult pot to attempt here, and I've got to hit it quite hard so that if I don't pot it, I'll bring the white back up into the safe zone again. So again, very, very close to potting the red there, but I managed to time it quite nicely and get the white right back up into baulk. So this time I'm just going to play, obviously I can't play a pot, so this time I'm just going to play thin off this red and try and bring the white back into the baulk area. Obviously we've had 2 successful shots now where we've got the white back behind the baulk line, so I'm up to 7 points now from my original 5. So I haven't quite got the white back behind the baulk line this time. So that means I'm going to have to lose a point now. So I'm back down now to 6 points. So I'm not going to attempt to pot this red because it looks as though I might screw off into the middle. So I'm just going to play off the red thin, a little bit of right hand side, and just send the white back down the table and back into baulk. Just about behind the baulk line there, so I'm back up to 7 points there. So bit of a poor white really, you want to be holding yourself to higher standards than that. That's a bit of a poor shot, I should be closer to this baulk cushion. So back up to 7 points though, and I've got a chance at this pot now. So there we go, potted that red now. So up to 10 points because you get 3 points for the pot there. And then the red goes back on the pink spot because I've potted it. So playing again from where the white lands, and I'm on 10 points now. Difficult pot this one, quite a thick contact, and I've got to hit it reasonably hard so I make sure I get my white back up into baulk again. So as I said, the contact was quite thick, so I haven't quite got the white behind the baulk line, but pleased that I did manage to get a good pot. So that's 13 points we're up to now. Again, got another attempt here at another pot to the corner. So I'm trying to make sure I get the white into baulk. So another 3 points there, up to 16 for a good pot. I've just caught the bump of the middle pocket there. And so one of the rules, which is why I like to play this exercise, so that this would come up, if the white lands below this blue line here, in the bottom half of the table, you pick it up and start from the D position again. The same for the red. If at any point that red comes up past the blue line, you pick it up and place it back on its spot again. So I'll just try from this other side of the table here. Just one more shot then. So I'm up to 16 points. Attempting the pot. Also trying to get a good white. So I didn't get the pot that time, but I have got the white nicely back into baulk. And that's what I would do. I'll just keep repeating like that, maybe for 20 minutes, just so you're getting some good practice on your long potting and some good practice on your safety shots as well. So there we go, a nice little practice routine video there where we're just using just a red ball and the cue ball. So we're practicing our long potting, but we're also practicing our safety shots and swinging the white round the cushions so that we come back into the baulk area and hopefully leave the cue ball nice and safe. If you did enjoy this video, then please give the video a like, and if you want to see more instructional tutorials and practice videos just like this one, then please consider subscribing to the channel. Thanks for watching. Cheers.